Ladies and gentlemen, viewers around the world, here's Maurieo. Maurieo removes a WARATAH, or steel post. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, as you can see, Maurieo is now getting ready and has positioned the kneeling stool. It has been quite wet lately and the ground is quite sodden, so he's keen not to get the track pants damp around the knees. This is taking place around about 5 o'clock, so it's just on dark. So he's getting ready to remove this WARATAH, or star post if you like. So his little bag of tools have been prepared here, and the ubiquitous piece of 4x2 is at the ready, or 100 by 50 in the new money. So here he's got out his brand new, and it started to rain. The rain is persisting down, so he's seeking shelter. Found a better spot just coming up here. Yes, it's slightly better over there, keeping out of the rain, while also keeping on and keeping an eye on the camera. Terribly worried. At about this point here, he can hear some clucking noise above, only to discover that one of the chooks is roosting directly above his head. Careful there, Maurieo, you may get something in your eye. But now the rain has looked like it's stopped, and it's back there to the brand new 8,000 kilogram bottle jack, recently purchased this afternoon from Super Cheap Auto. Discussing now, this is just a little clamp there to hold the bit of 4x2 in place, because we're going to place some tech screws through the WARATAH and into the piece of 4x2. Maurieo's dexterity is not the flashiest, so that can be a bit of a mish. So here we are, out with the Bosch drill and a tech screw that's going to go through one of the holes in the WARATAH and just in. It's about a 15 to 20 mil tech screw. It's one of the only one available, really. It doesn't matter, longer ones would be okay. These ones seem to be okay, and we're going to put 1, 2, and you can see it's quite windy and blustery there. 2 in, and take the clamp off now, we don't need that anymore, and in with another tech screw into the piece of 4x2 through the WARATAH. I think that should possibly do it. Yep, we're done. And now out to the 3-bar extension for the 8,000 kg bottle jack. The bottle jack, well, that it would be 8 tons, 8 metric tons, or tons. We put that into the little kneeler that we've got there, keeping the knees out of the dirt, and, well, we start jacking away little by little. This is the first time Maurieo has used the bottle jack, so we've got to be a little bit careful there. Oops, those little extension things don't stay in that marvelously well. They may get biffed, and a sort of just a continuous one might take its place. Just carefully holding the stake, and it's going up. You can see there it's going up with relative ease, not too much effort going in there, and we're getting it up and up out of the ground. It starts to bend and lean over a little bit, so you constantly got to pull the back of the bar back. Oh, trouble with that extended handle of the bottle jack, and we constantly got to pull the bar back. Was a little bit of concern that the bottle jack may be too big for this project, and then we couldn't get close enough into the WARATAH or star pole. But it seems to be all good, and up we go, and well, we've got it. It's getting pretty close to fully extended there. The pole or the WARATAH will tend to push backwards on an angle, and you'll see here that coming up, he's going to have to just pull it over. There we go, pull it over. So we're using the top of the bottle jack as a fulcrum there to pull it back, so to speak, and keep on jacking. I think we're about, yeah, I think we're done there now. So we're going to, I'll just give it a few more pumps, pull it back again, and then release it, release the jack, and it should come down, and yep, pull it back against, there we go, it's free now, and push down on the there with the whole weight of Maureo's body there, and well, we can lift it up with this. But that's a piece of ore around about 12 before block. I used that for a beam on the veranda. Well, Maurieo did. I'm Maurieo, let's not pretend. Now we can wind up the little bit of the jack to make up that little bit of extra gap there, and possibly put that on a wee bit of an angle, and we can get the jack just pumping again. So there it goes, just in there, you know, relatively tight, I guess, and then yeah, start pumping again. It's getting close now, just winding that thread up there and under the piece of 4x2. Yep, and there it is, getting it set up on the angle there, and just starting to get the first pumps as we engage. Oh yeah, oh, got to tighten up the little screw there to get the jack in good hydraulic, and there we go, pumping up and up and up, and gradually, little by little, that WARATAH is coming out of the ground. Now prior to this I was using a screw jack from a car, but that took quite a lot of effort and quite a lot of manoeuvring. I had bottle jacks before, but they were all in need of a bit of repair. So I thought a new one was in order. So I got this one from Super Cheap Auto. I think it was $66 or $67. It is possible to use a high lift jack for this, and I have sourced one locally at around about $148. So that's just having trouble with that extended handle. But up she goes pretty much there, and pulling back on it just to straighten it up as it comes out. There you go, you can see it there, and I think this will pretty much should be getting pretty close now to fully extended. Yeah, so we'll just have a bit of a one more pump, release it down there, release, and yep, pull back. There we go, that's the jack free, and push down on that. It's a good idea to always keep the ram covered, otherwise it rusts, and that can affect performance. Nothing worse than a rusty ram. So yeah, and tighten it up so that it's ready to go next time you want to use it there. And yeah, we got that all good, so it's good to go. And now we're going to try and pull it out. Now I should point out that Maurieo has been for an infusion this morning, so has a bit of medical apparatus attached to his chest there and to his port, so a bit reluctant to push too hard against that, as it could cause all sorts of problems. So, but you know, just a little bit of a wriggle and a pull, and it comes out just little by little. Of course, we could set up the jack a little higher, I guess, but it's, you can see there, just a wriggle and a pull. Being careful not to bend the WARATAH too much. Oh, it's getting very close now. Very, very close now. And there she goes. Oh, no, here it comes. Yep. A fair bit of might and effort going in there, but keep it round on the left-hand side away from the bit of medical apparatus hanging out of the chest there, which you can't see. And up she comes. Oh, here it is. So we'll just leave it loose in the hole as we remove the tech screws from the 4x2, put them back in the bag, because we've got one more. Yep, that's the tech screw there, recovered, and that'll go back into the little tool bag there. One more, and a bit of 4x2 should be able to fall off. And there we go. Drill away, everything away, and we put the WARATAH safely away. So that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Comment below the videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment. All good. Cheers. We'll see you next time. This has been a maurieo presentation recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, capital of the Waikato district, a district towards the top of the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, that little country at the bottom of the globe, the place where Kiwis live.